I just recorded like a pink smoky eye makeup look, and if you're interested, just keep on watching. So I am starting the video with my eyebrows already done. I used the NYX Tame and Frame Brow Pomade in the color Espresso. Set my brows with a eyebrow gel by Elle. It's an eyebrow and eyelash duo. The camera's straight forward, so if you see me looking ahead, that's why. In this clip, you just see me applying the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toffee on my lids to prime my eyes for eyeshadow. And then I am going to proceed by setting it with the Honey Brown Mineral Powder by Ruby Kisses. Take this color. Using the eyeshadow that my brush is placed on, I'm going to be taking that color into my transition area. Very close to my skin tone. And I'm just going to blend around those edges again. This palette does not have mirror, so I have to use a mirror. Just want to blend. The eyeshadow that my brush is placed on, I'm going to be taking that into my crease to add some dimension. I'll be placing this pink color from the Take Me to Brazil palette by BH Cosmetics all over my lid. Here you will notice that I transitioned from a brush to my finger to apply that same pink color because the color showed up way better when I used my finger. In the same Take Me to Brazil palette, there's a neon pink above the pink that I showed you before. I put that neon pink on the inner half of my eye. So this palette had really bad fallout. There was pink all over my shirt, all over my face, but I still continued to use the palette. The thing with this palette is you do have to build it up to get this, color payoff. Now you see me taking the darker purple, and I attempted to smoke out the outer half with that purple, but I noticed that with the brush with this palette, it really kind of dusts the eyeshadow away more than packing it on. So the purple didn't really work out for me. So I got tired of the Take Me to Brazil palette, and I moved on to the BH Cosmetics 88 color matte palette. And I took the brightest pink in that palette, and I basically went over the neon pink that I used in the Take Me to Brazil palette. This palette has really bad fallout as well, but it still got the job done. I think it's just BH Cosmetics palettes in general. Here you see me picking up the orange, kind of red orange from the Morphe 350 palette, and I'm just taking that and blending all around the edges of the pink that I applied from both the BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette and the BH Cosmetics 88 matte palette. Here you just see me taking a Wet n Wild blending brush and further blending around the edges so it could be more seamless and no harsh lines. And then after that, I was pretty much done with the eyeshadow. I just had to get a cotton round with some witch hazel on it to get off all that fallout. Okay, now moving on to the face, you'll see me applying the two primers that I use. The first one is the Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer, and the second one is the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. I applied the matte primer all over, and then I applied the baby skin on the sides of my nose, on my nose, and under my eyes. Okay, so now that I'm done applying primer, I'm going to go on to color correct, and I'll be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer Orange Corrector. I'm going to apply that under my eyes and over my lip to get rid of any discoloration. Um, Then I'll be moving on to highlighting and contouring. I do not wear foundation because I just feel like foundation is way too heavy for my skin, and I really don't like wearing face makeup at all. But you'll catch me like wearing eyeshadow and highlighter, and that's really it. I don't like everyday face makeup. Unless it's a special occasion, you really won't catch me wearing it. So under my eyes, I am putting Fawn and Toffee by LA Girl Pro Conceal. On my forehead, Cupid's bow, chin, and down the bridge of my nose, I only used Fawn. I used both Fawn and Toffee under my eyes because that's where I wanted the most light to go. Not so much on my forehead because my forehead is already pretty big and I don't want that much attention on it. I was blending for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Like, there's no such thing as too much blending. You want to keep blending until your concealer looks like skin, until there's no harsh lines. You want it to look seamless, flawless. Like, just keep blending. There's no such thing as too much blending. Here you just see me cream contouring with the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the colors Espresso and Dark Cocoa. I usually don't cream contour, and I see why, because it's so hard to blend out. It's disgusting to me, honestly. It looks good on other people, but on me, no. I just haven't mastered the task of cream contouring. Like, I hate it. Usually I just use my Black Radiance powder to bronze up my face, but I ended up using that on top of the cream to make the cream look better because it was disgusting and I hated it, but I still made it work. But yeah, that's the two products that I use. Here you see me baking or setting my face with the Sasha Buttercup powder. I usually don't set under my contour. Like today I was just trying a bunch of new things for me. Like, I don't know why I decided to try new things while I'm filming a video, but whatever. It came out okay. I wouldn't do it again, but it came out decent for the most part. Here I'm bronzing up my face with the Black Radiance pressed powder in the color Ebony. That's usually what I use to contour my face, but today I was just feeling a little rebellious or whatever and decided to try new things, and I didn't like it, but this powder really covered up the cream contour mistakes that I made. Here I'm just dusting away all the Sasha Buttercup powder that I placed on my face to set my concealer. You definitely don't want to leave it on too long because then you will start to look ghostly, and that's not good if you plan on taking flash photography because you will get major flashback and it's just gonna look a hot mess. Here I'm just taking the pink that I used the first time from the BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette, and I'm going under my eye and smoking that out under there. And then after that I took the purple that I tried to smoke out the first time and put it under my eye as well. Here I am taking my all over face powder, which is the Ruby Kisses mineral powder in the color Honey Brown. And this is basically going to tie all of my face makeup together so that my face can basically look one color. My contour and my highlight will come together seamlessly once I put on this powder. After I'm done applying the all over powder, I'm going to be doing my favorite part, which is highlighting. And I'm using the Makeup Addiction Cosmetics Bronzified Reflecting Powder. This is like the best highlighter to me. Like, I haven't tried many, but I know for sure a highlighter is supposed to be like this. Like, you do not need a lot of this stuff. I don't even dip it into the actual container. I use the top, and this is the results I get. It costs $20, but it's totally worth it to me. Like, and I feel like it's gonna last me a long time considering I'm not dipping into the container, I'm using the top. Here I'm adding some inner eye shimmer. I'm using a ColourPop Super Shock shadow in the color Arrow, and I'm also using two shadows from the Morphe 350 palette that I'm showing now. Once I'm done applying the combination of the three eyeshadows in my inner corner, I'm going to drown my face in NYX matte setting spray because I have super oily skin and that really keeps all my oils under control. So I'm going to put my lashes on off camera. Okay. The lashes that I applied off camera were Broadway lashes in the style Starlit. You can get Broadway lashes from the beauty supply store or even Dollar General for maybe about $2. Next I'm going to be doing my lips. I used the NYX Lingerie lipstick in the color After Hours to line my lips, and then I filled my lips in with lip gloss. I used the NYX Fortune Cookie lip gloss in Victoria's Secret's Candy Baby lip gloss. Okay, I'm just putting this out there before y'all try to bash me. The stains on my shirt are makeup, and my hands are ashy because I always wash my hands before I do my makeup, which everyone should because you're touching your face and you don't want your face to break out. But yeah, that's why my hands are so ashy, and that's why there stains on my shirt. But that's it after you apply the lips. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and comment more suggestions.